Hello everyone, welcome back to Metal Gear Rising Revengeance with Danny Lafe. Anyway, time to continue where we left off. Oh hey, I guess I didn't have to fight after all. Until this point. Didn't look like those two are gonna just let me walk by. I can try though. Nope. But this service member I was talking about tackled him, and the guy ran away without the loot. Cops say he's still on the loose. We reported yesterday on the proposal to bring tens of thousands of our troops home from Afghanistan within months. Up next, we'll explain a program that's aimed to help our vets find good jobs. Hi, I'm William Devane. When it comes to securing the value of your retirement, this is not the way to do it. This is gold and silver. Gold and silver helps me protect the value of my portfolio against runaway debt, inflation, and the valuing dollar. I buy my gold and silver from Rosin Capital. Rosin will beat any price of any coin at any time. Just call me. And Rosin ships my gold and silver in 10 days or less. I've worked hard for my money, and I'm not about to lose it now. Shit. So when it comes to my retirement, excitement like this I don't need. Call Roslyn Capital today. What's in your safe? Call now to get a free gold kit and a free IRA transfer kit. And with a minimum order, get a free safe to store your gold. Call 800-370-8200. The fuck is this shit? 800-370-8200. From dusting off Hillary's Benghazi blow-up to scrutinizing Christie's Bridgegate, is the media playing... he's definitely gonna be a problem. I'm Sheriff Adrian Garcia, and I'm looking for veterans, wounded warriors, men and women to join my team to serve as detention officers at the Harris County Sheriff's Office. Veterans have the skills, character, leadership abilities to be great candidates for rewarding careers in public safety. Be a deputy, detention officer, LBN, or choose from a number of career opportunities. Contact us now. You served our nation with honor. Now you can serve your community with distinction. I'm Sheriff Adrian Garcia. We're proudly hiring veterans. Disappointed by how much you pay for satellite? Most customers are. 70% in fact. Get Sunlink TV for free HD and straightforward pricing. Switch today. Ever notice when Texans get the hankering for something hot, fresh, and delicious? It's because only DQ has the best tasting burgers, baskets, sandwiches, and salads in the state. From 100% pure American beef and all-white chicken to fresh veggies and all your favorite toppings. No matter what you order at DQ, you know it's gonna be great. DQ just tastes better. That's what I like about Texas. With my husband Sunlight, I got the box that rocks. Sunlight DVR powered by TiVo. It actually gets to know me, then makes suggestions of great things to show me based on stuff I'm into or because I enjoy. So instead of just looking for something to like, I'm landing on something I love every time, anytime, on my schedule. Thanks to futuristic, mind-reading technology that makes my new TiVo way more than a DVR. Now there's a personalized way to watch TV, and it's right here, inside my house full of easy. The White House said today that all American troops will be out of Afghanistan, and soon, if that country's president doesn't hurry up and make a deal. The Afghan president is your buddy Hamid Karzai. He still hasn't signed an agreement on how long U.S. troops should stay. And without any agreement, U.S. officials say Afghan forces will soon have to go it alone.
We do not think that is the best policy, but we simply can't plan for or have U.S. troops in Afghanistan beyond 2014 without that agreement signed.
Well, no matter how long the drawdown takes, the end of America's longest war means tens of thousands of troops will indeed be coming home. And according to General David Petraeus, who led the troop surge in Iraq,
Most of those vets will have a difficult homecoming. The general wrote in today's Wall Street Journal newspaper, and I quote, "Many veterans have had to accept low-wage, dead-end jobs that may pay their bills, but don't fully tap their skills or allow them to engage in fulfilling careers." General Petraeus is also promoting a program to help those vets find good jobs. Leah Gabriel is on the news deck with us. She's a vet herself, a Fox News correspondent, served as a Navy pilot, intelligence officer, and obviously transitioned to a whole new career. Ain't easy.
It sure is, Chef. You know, I can tell you from my own personal experience, and that of many of my friends, that leaving the military and completely starting over can be really quite a challenge, but having a good mentor can be very helpful. Now, American Corporate Partnership essentially matches post 9/11 veterans with experienced business professionals for a one-year mentorship program. I spoke with one veteran in the program who used to build bombs in the Marine Corps, and now he's wanting to get into banking.
Breaking into the finance industry is extremely difficult, and like I said, you have to make very good grades, of course, but networking is extremely important, and knowing the right people and putting in the time and through the mentorship program has really been a huge help.
And ACP reports that by the end of this year, Chef, they will have helped more than 5,000 veterans.
I would have thought that especially big companies would have been rolling out the red carpet for these vets. How difficult is it?
Well, you know, in recent years, unemployment among veterans of Iraq and Afghanistan has trended just slightly higher than the general population. As of last month, the unemployment rate among those veterans was 7.3% compared to 6.7% in the overall population. But the founder of American Corporate Partners tells me the problem is not so much unemployment as it is underemployment.
So many of these guys can find jobs, but finding a job as a parking lot attendant or flipping hamburgers is really not the same thing as a job that can lead to a career. And what we're trying to do at ACP is ask Americans to consider the underemployment of those that serve and help try to address this issue.
And in full disclosure, our parent company, 21st Century Fox and News Corp, are working with American Corporate Partners. And Chef, I'm really excited because this evening I'm hosting a program that's going to be kicking off this year's mentorship program.
Oh, nice. Good for you. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Leah, the people behind this program tell us they're not looking for money. They say what they want is for business leaders to devote their time to helping these vets. That's what they need, is time. We put up a link if you'd like to help. The link is at foxnews.com/chef. You can go there right now or send a link to whoever you think might need one. Well, a ship packed with cannibal rats is reportedly floating around the Atlantic Ocean and heading for land. Cannibal rats. I'll tell you where that boat full of cannibal rats could crash. Cannibal rats? Never heard of it. I know we have massive rats here in the city.
That sounds
What
awful.
if cannibal rats? I guess they hope they don't eat us.
I guess they eat each other.
That's nasty.
A healthy dog is a playful dog. Give him the calorie-smart nutrition of Beneful Healthy Weight with wholesome rice, real chicken, soy, and accents of vitamin-rich veggies, plus a taste he loves. Beneful Healthy Weight from Purina.
We like to make winning your Social Security disability benefits as comfortable for you as we can.
We'll deal with the government. You have enough to worry about.
Lots of times you stay home and we work on the phone. Call 1-800-66-BINDER.
A teacher fired for viewing porn at school, but the union gets his job back with back pay. Can the school fight the decision in court? Megyn Kelly reacts. Plus, human trafficking at the Super Bowl. Elizabeth Hasselbeck and what's being done to stop it tonight on The Bastion.
Across America, people are taking charge of their type 2 diabetes with non-insulin Victoza.
Damn, he's fast.
For a while, I took a pill to lower my blood sugar, but it didn't get me to my goal. So I asked my doctor about Victoza. He said Victoza is different than pills. Victoza is proven to lower blood sugar and A1C. It's taken once a day, anytime, and comes in a pen. And the needle spins. Victoza is not for weight loss, but it may help you lose some weight.
Victoza is an injectable prescription medicine that may improve blood sugar.
Ring around the rosy, slicing you up.
It is not recommended as the first medication to treat diabetes and should not be used in people with type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Victoza has not been studied with mealtime insulin. Victoza is not insulin. Do not take Victoza if you have a personal or family history of medullary thyroid cancer, multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or if you are allergic to Victoza or any of its ingredients. Symptoms of a serious allergic reaction may include swelling of face, lips, tongue, or throat, fainting or dizziness, very rapid heartbeat, problems breathing or swallowing, severe rash or itching.
Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Serious side effects may happen in people who take Victoza, including inflammation of the pancreas, pancreatitis, which may be fatal. Stop taking Victoza and call your doctor right away if you have signs of pancreatitis, such as
No, you don't. Ah! No!
with or without vomiting. Tell your doctor about all the medicines you take and if you have any medical conditions. Taking Victoza with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. The most common side effects are nausea, diarrhea, and headache. Some side effects can lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems. If your pill isn't giving you the control you need, ask your doctor about non-insulin Victoza. It's covered by most health plans.
Tonight, are people still standing with Wendy? After an embellished biography and an outrageous swipe against her opponent, will big-time Dan be running in the opposite direction? Her opponent, Greg Abbott, has candid answers for Megyn in an exclusive interview on the...
Hello.
Now, cannibal rats are about to storm the
Gotta
shore
fly.
in Great Britain. It's a minute and a half before 9 p.m.
Time to jet.
And they are shivering. At least that's the fear of searchers looking for an abandoned ghost ship. One that could be overrun with disease-ridden vermin. We have a picture of that Russian cruise.
What the hell is this shit?
Years back, the ship went adrift while officials towed it.
I can't slice them.
Salvage hunters have been searching for any sign of the ship. They say that now it's likely filled with rats.
Yes.
Rats that have had to eat each other to survive. And they say there's a strong chance that it could soon wash ashore in Great Britain. Enjoy. And on this day in 1957, the toy company Wham-O pumped out its very first batch of soon-to-be popular Frisbees. The idea for the flying disc actually came from a combination of college kids and pies. For years, students were flinging around empty pie tins from the Frisbee Pie Company in Connecticut. In the late 1940s, two men invented a plastic version that flew better. They called it the Flying Saucer. One of the inventors later sold it to Wham-O as the Pluto Platter. The company would eventually change the name to Frisbee, but the first production line, 57 years ago today. Now, I don't know if there's any scissor. I don't know if there's weed, or there are any pills, or if we have a fifth of Jack in here with father and son going on a joyride. I was told Justin Bieber was headed to Opelika maybe to catch a plane, but apparently they're just riding around looking for a party.
The fact is, we had Ford.
The best of NASCAR Race Hub. What a season it was in 2013, full of great moments. Danica Patrick in Daytona. Martin Truex Jr. snapped that long winless streak at Sonoma. And Kevin Harvick was far from being a lame duck as he cruised to victory lane some 4 times. All that and more as the Hub rolls. NASCAR Race Hub with Bob Dillner. I'm Adam Alexander. We look back at 2013. Plenty of high moments for many different drivers. What stands out to you?
I'll tell you what, there were so many, but I look at Carl Edwards breaking that long winless streak at Phoenix earlier this year, or Mark Martin coming so close at Michigan, and then a week later, he's subbing for an injured Tony Stewart. And of course, all hail to Junior Nation. What a run that Dale Earnhardt Jr. had in the chase, and I'll tell you what, if he's able to continue that next year, look out.
How many runner-up finishes was it in the chase for Dale Jr.?
Well, it was 5 total second-place finishes for him this year, knocking on the door to another win. And I'm telling you what, that chemistry between he and Steve Letarte is very, very strong. I believe 88 will be a title contender next year.
Oh, yeah.
His teammate also had some runner-up finishes, talking about Casey Kane. But Kane did get to victory lane on a couple of occasions. He also made the chase, as all 4 Hendrick drivers did. And speaking of Hendrick, it was Jimmy Johnson that got an amazing 6th title in 2013. We kicked off the campaign with Danica Patrick making the headlines with her pole run down at Daytona. Now a look back at her very special Speed Week.
All the attention she's getting and all that, you still have to go to that.
Not even.
It's not just one step up for Nationwide Cup. It was 5 steps up. It wasn't one. I think competition is even more competitive now.
She's really trying to get a 4-year degree in a short amount of time. Could Danica Patrick stay up at the front of the field?
Well, folks were tweeting whether she would even be at the finish of the Daytona 500.
pressure's on and when the spotlight's on, I feel like it ultimately ends up becoming some of my better moments.
Danica Patrick is quickest of all. Danica has made NASCAR history, winning the pole for the Daytona 500.
Congratulations to Danica. This is great to be a part of history. I can say I was the fastest guy today.
This is what everybody has been waiting for. Race fans from around the world right now, all in anticipation. NASCAR's opening day and Super Bowl packed into one. Folks, if you want to be a part of history, you want to tune into this race. Today, 42 men follow one woman to the green flag.
Everyone, you have your best off all month and all winter. That's what put me here. So I'll do the best job I can to do my end of the deal today. But all in all, thank you for everything. You guys are awesome.
It's been a pleasure all week and a half. Got a lot accomplished, and we still have some business to do here. So I'll tell you around my tail, still be green flag this time.
This huge crowd on their feet, and the Daytona 500 is underway. Danica Patrick right now looking very, very good, very comfortable.
I feel pretty good about this one. I feel like my base motor speed is pretty good as well. I'm pretty happy.
Cody, you want to know he's happy right there? He doesn't plan on doing anything different.
Happy.
Fans to their feet. First woman to lead the lap under green.
She's done exactly what she wants to do. She's gotten an A+ so far.
Backing up, Patrick behind him. Jimmy Johnson has won the Daytona 500.
Nice job, LJ. Of course, you always get fast like that at the end, but you just never know who's going to stick with you and who's going to go low, you know? Anyway, thanks, guys.
Danica Patrick, the pole sitter, becomes the highest finishing woman in the Daytona 500, 8th.
Nice job, Tony.
Great job. Great job. Yeah, girls give you credit. Not a bad start to her rookie season. Danica Patrick, impressive during Speed Week.
She was. In fact, I thought she was going to break the best finish record in NASCAR for a female by Janet Guthrie. That came up a little bit short for Danica, but man, Danica Mania was at an all-time level for NASCAR. I remember talking about, will she get a bunch of top 10 finishes this year? Well, Daytona looked good, but it didn't go anywhere really from that. Danica needed to do that for NASCAR, and we all thought if Danica was able to have a good season, well, guess what? It would be really good for NASCAR, and unfortunately, that didn't pan out.
Yeah, after she left Daytona, the expectations were high. How do you feel like she delivered from there?
Honestly, the team worked hard, and you've got to give them an A for effort. But at the same time, it just didn't go anywhere. She's still trying to get the feel for that race car, and I think that's the big problem. She's got the right crew chief in Tony Gibson. Gives her great feedback. She gives good feedback listening to her on the radio, but she still does not understand completely the hand movement on the wheel to get the job done in the Cup Series. And I think this will be a very crucial year in 2014 for Danica Patrick. If she's able to do well, then she'll continue with NASCAR. If she doesn't perform and doesn't get more than just that single top 10 in which she did at the Daytona 500, then who knows what's going to happen to Danica Patrick and that entire team.
Got to deliver on track if you want to set aside the pressure for Danica in 2013. Average start 30th, average finish 26th. Coming up on the best of NASCAR Race Up, a win for Brian Vickers that was more than just a race victory. Martin Truex Jr. took the winding road in Sonoma and turned it into a winless streak that came to a close. But up next, David versus Goliath. And David really did win. Stay tuned. You're watching NASCAR Race Up.
The Browns finally have their man. We'll tell you who in a minute.
Captain Phillips has been nominated for 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture of the Year. 5 stars. Captain Phillips is a compassionate masterpiece.
I'm the captain now.
Captain Phillips. Buy it now on Blu-ray and digital.
I'm a cheap bungee cord. This guy bought me at the gas station. Perfect for holding down the lid on a box of sweaters. 800 pounds of tailgating gear. If you have cut rate insurance, the biggest hit of the day could be to your wallet. Get an Allstate agent and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
People are
income taxes leave $1 billion behind. We'd love to shower it down on you from a big old blimp. But maybe just come into block. Get your billion back, America!
Hi, I'm Molly McGrath. Here are 3 things you need to know, presented by Gillette Fusion Pro Glide. The Browns have hired Bills defensive coordinator Mike Patton to be their new head coach. Wild forward Zach Parise will play tonight against the Blackhawks after missing the last month with a foot injury. And it's a Fox College Hoops doubleheader beginning at 9 Eastern, headlined by Oregon taking on Washington. Then catch Fox Sports 5 for all your highlights after the game.
The new Domino's.com is faster than ever. Now you can save your favorite order, all your info, and then reorder in as little as 30 seconds. Way faster than calling the store.
Oh, you're in the tunnel? Am I in the tunnel? No.
Order 2 medium, 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each at Domino's.com.
Upon official mortgage review, Quicken Loans can save them over $200 per month.
You're gonna need a lot of this come to the boss battle.
Challenge us to save you money with the official mortgage review from Quicken Loans.
People love to get out and become one with the elements. The problem is that the elements wear out their welcome and ruin your car's floor. Unless you have WeatherTech floor liners. They're laser measured to custom fit your specific make and model. Front,
I'm gonna be getting that before the boss battle too. That's gonna come in handy.
order yours at WeatherTech.com or call 1-800-CARMAX. WeatherTech floor liners. Complete protection, completely American made. WeatherTech.com.
The biggest Super Bowl week ever is coming to Fox Sports 1. With Fox Super Bowl Daily, live from Times Square. A huge week of fights, and every night, special editions of Fox Sports Live. This is big time. Super Bowl week starts Monday on Fox Sports 1. And catch Super Bowl 48 on Fox.
To have a rivalry, you need a rival.
For every David or Goliath,
For every fight,
a range to settle it in.
Love your rivals because you need someone to beat.
NASCAR Race Up continues to roll on with a special edition as we look back at some of the great moments of 2013. One of the highlights, without a doubt, Talladega in the spring. Front Row Motorsports getting to victory, the true Cinderella story.
Yeah, that was incredible. You know, going to Talladega is kind of like, you know, playing roulette in Vegas. You spin that wheel at Talladega, you never know who's going to go to victory lane. And David Reagan, like you said, Adam, proved that Cinderella stories definitely do. And he had his teammate there right with him, David Gilliland. And you got to love this story because a California kid and a kid from Georgia, without big-time rides in NASCAR, still pull off the feat. They're triumphant in the highest level of NASCAR. It's something nobody will forget.
There are wins that are celebrated in the NASCAR garage, but I'm not sure there's any that are celebrated like a guy when David Reagan is able to find his way to victory lane. It's certainly something that everyone loves to celebrate. In our best David versus Goliath, that David, of course, being David Reagan, here's a look back at that special moment, the push to the finish at Talladega.
We're back at the Daytona International Speedway.
Whoa, what the? Hello. Doggy. Whoa, 2 doggies.
Green is going in the air for the Daytona 500, and immediately David Reagan crosses over, lines up in front of Trevor Bayne. Coast the 6th, passes before the start finish line.
There was that black flag for pass before the start finish line. I'm the leader. You're the leader. Quick clean before the start finish line, he says.
Trevor Bayne gets the win for the Wood Brothers.
After driver David Reagan lost the 2011 Daytona 500, he returned to the track 16 weeks later to seek a little redemption.
David Reagan will win.
That's what we did, boys. I can smell a little bit of cage buzz right there.
The win kept Reagan's hopes high, but it wasn't enough to eventually keep his ride, leaving David jobless by 2012. But Reagan joined Front Row Motorsports full-time the next season, giving him new life. And by the time 2013 rolled around, the underfunded team was hopeful for a big payoff.
Guns.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the big one, Talladega Superspeedway. If you're able to start a race here, you have almost as good a chance as anybody to win. Whatever you do, when all is said and done, it still boils down to 200-mile-an-hour drafts and just a little bit of luck.
It's probably hard all day, and we'll be around at the end and have a chance to win this thing.
Here they come. Green flag is in the air, and we are underway.
Up to the gearbox, hard on the throttle.
We started 19th, and the bottom lane never really moved a lot. So by lap 2 or 3, we were probably 35th. And so when you get that far back, you have to change your game plan a little bit. And so we did.
When things got a little dicey, you know, I'd radio up to Roman, our spotter, and say, hey, you know, I want to get out of that pack, and David would get out.
Reagan and crew chief Jay Guy's strategy paid off early as they avoided the first of 2 major wrecks.
There is going to be some water on this racetrack for a while.
After rain put the race on hold and threatened each lap thereafter, drivers would race to the end like it was the final lap. And what ensued was some of the wildest racing of the season.
There we go. Another wrecking in the middle of the pack. Kurt Busch's barrel rolling end over end. Stay at the bottom. Come on. Feel it, get it. Come on. Oh, doggy. Now it's close.
In the melee, the 34 Ford of Reagan barely avoided a collision with a 15 of Clint Boyer, giving him one more shot at a win in Talladega.
One of the last things I told him, I said, hey, if the big one does happen and we're involved, keep your foot in it so we can at least maintain our position. One attempt at a green flag checker.
Looking for the green flag. It is in the air, and here we go.
Stay on it. Your lead's going to roll.
Matt Kenseth leads by a car length over Johnson. Here's Edwards, though. He tries to organize efforts in the outside line. Kenseth throws the block. Kenseth up the racetrack.
They're going to the top. Stay with him. Stay with the 20. Stay with the 20. You're going to have a run. Go outside. Go pushing you.
We, found some open doors going down the back straightaway. Carl and Matt were racing hard. And we just kind of snuck in there and got him.
Clear.
And David Reagan has won here at Talladega.
When I'm 50 years old, telling my grandchildren a bunch of lies, I'm going to be able to say, look, I won that race for Front Row Motorsports, and that's pretty special.
Appreciate y'all checking it out.
I could sit and listen all day to David Reagan recounting that Sunday afternoon at Talladega when he was able to get his second career win.
Emotional for his entire family. I mean, think about the legacy of David Reagan. Before him was his dad, Ken, and his Ken was a Sprint Cup Series driver, raced in the series for a long time, and all of a sudden, his son comes up through the ranks, goes to ARCA, runs some late model stuff, and all of a sudden he's in the Nationwide Series, and finally he made it to the Sprint Cup Series like his dad. They shared in that moment at Talladega, and
Okay guys, Daniel will be out for this segment. I'll be back in a bit.
And I think that's what